This is a great trapping drill, right? Now here's the interesting thing. This guy here thinks that doing anything that Bruce Lee didn't do means you're not doing JKD. Especially if that thing you're doing comes from the Filipino art of Kali. So what's up? Has Benito Fuccolini here finally seen the value of things from other arts? No. This daft as a bush chasmunga has a mind-blowing explanation as to why he is doing a Kali drill. He says that he actually invented it. Excuse me, you barmy tosser. You seriously expect people to believe that you independently invented a well-known drill called He Got Hubad Liubad, considering circles that you traveled and trained in? Not only does that explanation smell like shit here, but the internet overwhelmingly says the same. But Ask Clone sticks to his guns as he says, quote, Dwight says,
"That's pretty funny, Richard. Can you remember when you came up with it? And I've been meaning to ask you, you first met Sifu Ted in 1990 but didn't begin training with him until 93, right? What did you do? How did you train in the interim?" Richard, isn't it fascinating that in the 1980s you and I both trained with people like Dan Inosanto, Larry Hartzell, and Paul Viernak, all of whom used and taught Hubad, but I learned it from them. Well, you came up with a similar drill on your own, I assume without ever seeing it before, correct? Incredible, right? Richard, no one owns human movement. Is that similar to Bruce Lee saying that no matter where a technique comes from, if it can help you in a fight, then you should use it? Richard, did you ever come up with a sensitivity drill similar to Chi Sao without ever being shown it, or did you learn that directly from anyone?
Seems someone is getting called on their bullshit. And this guy Mick Tully appears to not believe the bullshit either.
Richard Torres, you really are something. You devised this drill, all while you trained with Concepts guys, and you still maintain that you only found real JKD through Ted Wong?
And Knuckle Nuts responds with, so now this bugger is telling us that Ted Wong invented compound trapping, or at best was the only one teaching compound trapping, and he was then inspired to reinvent Hubad from that. And Knuckle Nuts continues with, actually no fucksicle, it screams just how much of a narcissistic cunt you are. Billy Brown says,
guys that drill thousands of repetition with those jaws held high are guys that have never been knocked out.
Yes, Billy has noticed the thing I've noticed in the previous takedowns. This guy would get his dumbass knocked out with much of the way he goes about things. Numbnuts comes back with, well, what can be said about this that Lewis Black hasn't said better?
And what this is, purely and simply, is a clinical psychotic reaction. They are crazy. They are stone cold fuck nuts. I can't be kind about this.
Listen, douche canoe, you can take a dog turd, heat it up, put powdered sugar and sprinkles on it and call it a cookie. It's still just a warm piece of dog shit with powdered sugar and sprinkles on it. You may fool the few people in the room with you, but most people with eyes and a brain aren't taken by your grand delusional bullshit festival, like Michael Perez, who responds,
Richard Torres, but if it's slow or fast, what difference does that make for a drill when it's meant to develop reflex, timing, and technique? If you can't do it slow, then you can't fast correct. So that's a useless argument about speed.
This apparently burns Richie's grits, and he snaps back with, all caps, back to lowercase. By us, he means him. Never in the history of shit talkers, beyond those who hold political office, has a shit talker been so risty and slagged off about people calling out their bullshit. So after reacting like a total bitch to being called out, fuck Ronnie and Cheese doubles down. Hypocrisy, eh?
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
No one wants to enter your vortex of complete vulcanized super deluxe buggery so as to see what you are talking out of your ass about. Thankfully, the sane do not give up on pointing this out. Michael Perez presses on with,
it's the same drill. He's just doing it slower. You said it yourself. Wanna call someone stupid? Look in the mirror. I've kept it civil. You're the one that resorts to name calling. If anyone is making stupid comments, it's you. The stupidity lies in all your BS answers everyone is calling you out on. LOL.
Lee Arroyo tries to kindly respond to point out where Dickless has gone astray.
Richard, LOL, I watched it again and Dwight's video isn't significantly slower than yours. The difference is yours is compliant, while Dwight's drill is playing with broken rhythm. It's not quite live, but there's some level of resistance.
The intergalactic fuckstain holds his ground and replies. Lee comes back with.
Richard Torres, same drill, different flavor.
Yes, Lee, a different flavor indeed, full flavor retard.
You went full retard, man.
Grandmaster Booger Eater finally says. No sir, you are the unbelievable one. Nobody would ever think that total fucking retardation, egomaniacal shitbaggery, and shameless degeneradiness could ever intersect, but you are a walking and breathing Grand Central Station of such gormless plonkery. What we got to see in this episode is the depth of your immaturity and narcissistic behavior. You say you invented a long-existing drill when we all know that you had plenty of opportunities to see and learn it over the years. Throwing tantrums and calling people stupid in all caps when you're called out just makes you look like even more of an idiot in this whole situation.
What an imbecile!
You're clearly the kind of guy who would be caught at the fence with your cock in a sheep, and while it's yelling ba ba ba, you'd claim you're just helping it over the fence. Perhaps try growing up and opening your mind and offering the world something more than look at me, look at me, look at me egotistical bullshit mixed with endless bitching tirades on how everyone else is doing things wrong. Perhaps you'll get into double-digit numbers of friends then. But don't worry, knobhead, we can help you make your drill something original. Enjoy.
You fucking paranoid, man. You fucking bloody. You bloody bastard bitch. Fuck you. Bloody fuck you, bloody. Fucking mother bloody fuck bitch. Bloody fuck you fucking bloody bastard. Benchwood bloody. You bloody no. Bloody fucking. Why you fuck me? I fuck you bloody. Bloody bastard. Fucking running like lady, eh? Fucking now shout at me, innit? Why you shouting at me? Why you shouting? Bastard bitch! Fuck you! You fucking paranoid, man. You are fucking. You fucking.